Welcome to the Whiskey Vaults.
I'm Daniel.
I am Rex, and this is Elvis.
This is a gift. Now, 2 people sent this in.
For you.
Scott Loonan, who's a magnificent bastard.
Scott Loonan, you magnificent
Bastard.
And Ryan Butler, who is a titan.
Daniel, in the distance, do you hear that?
I do.
Could it be?
It's Ryan Butler.
Allegedly.
Allegedly.
Cheers, you magnificent bastards.
This is Asbury Park, which is New Jersey.
Yes.
It's sort of like a beach tourist stop town with a boardwalk and stuff in New Jersey.
There were some MBs that came in from New Jersey like a month ago. I was like, how I bring you to Austin is to visit Credit Barrel, which is very stressful. Just, if you ever come, make something up.
Yeah, because it's like, we came here to talk to you.
Like
then immediately,
It's way too much pressure. I promise
definitely
you.
going to let you down.
Promise you, I will not live up to any kind of lofty expectation.
Now, are you ready for this? This is, don't smell it yet.
Yes.
Bourbon.
But finishing my point.
Yeah.
They were from New Jersey. We're talking about New Jersey because I had been a few times, New York, worked a little bit. And she was talking about horseback riding.
Yeah.
And apparently, New Jersey, I had no idea, it's pretty rural.
Did you not realize it's called the Garden State?
Yeah, I thought it was just so they could call that movie with Zach Braff.
No, it's the Garden State. Man, if
Yeah.
you get off of the coastline and around New York and into the state,
Right.
it is hauntingly beautiful.
Yeah, okay. I assumed that it was called the Garden State decades, if not generations ago.
The way that Greenland is called Greenland.
Right.
Or
And since then, everything has been built up and developed, but apparently it's beautiful. I know.
It's beautiful.
Yeah.
So, wait. Bourbon finished in barrel-aged gin barrels.
Okay, wow.
So they aged a gin,
Yes,
and then they took their bourbon and put it into the gin barrels.
Okay, so.
Whoa! Yes, they did.
Right. That is a very, there is a lot of moving parts there, but I guess it's the only way to get a gin impact into a whiskey.
Wow.
Because you don't typically barrel age a gin. But if you want to do like a gin accent,
that would be how.
That's how you do it.
Yeah.
Now, I really enjoy this nose. I enjoy a good gin, though.
This smells more like barrel-aged gin than it does like whiskey.
Oh, come on. Come on, what are you doing?
This is batch 27 in case anyone's wondering.
What are you doing here? The gin is definitely there.
I'll tell you what I'm doing.
It's definitely there.
I'm drinking a gin-finished whiskey.
The gin is definitely there. I say it has
Cucumber.
a lot of the qualities of a sparkling water. Like a flavored sparkling water.
Yeah, zesty kind of.
Effervescent.
This is very much, it smells more like a London Dry, like those cucumbery and citrus and...
I think Richard needs to have a conversation with you about your...
He doesn't like London Dry gin.
No, he doesn't like your descriptions of gin.
Why?
Because he thinks it's wildly inaccurate. Our bartender who works in a liquor store sometimes, he's like, every time I hear Daniel talk about the London Dry style, I just want to say, Daniel, no! That's not it! But I, on the other hand,
true.
I know my gins inside and out. All 5 that I've tried. Oh, okay. I still say it's leaning more in the direction of whiskey, but the gin influence is for real. It is. You know what? I want to say heavy-handed, but it doesn't mean that it's necessarily out of balance and weird. It's just super present, way more so than any kind of gin influence I've had in a whiskey. Okay, I'm going in.
Does it taste like it?
Less ginny on the taste,
More bourbon.
more bourbon on the taste, and it shifts gears a couple times.
I'm not getting a lot of the botanicals in the taste. I'm getting more of the densely sweetened bourbon notes.
Yeah. It shifts gears a couple of times. All right, I'm going to have to get back. And the proof's going to be...
You know what? I was going to do this tomorrow.
ABV is going to be in the 40s. Yep.
So
88 proof, 44%.
Tomorrow's Rare Whiskey Friday is only going to be 2 bottles now.
That's not a thing, though.
Well, because I have another
It's
Asbury
a
Park.
smorgasbord of glory on Fridays.
I have another Asbury Park.
Okay.
And I was going to save it for Rare Whiskey Friday because it's just their bourbon.
Right.
And this I was going to do its own thing because it's gin and unique and we could talk about it at length. Right. But if we have their bourbon, we could compare their bourbon to their bourbon compared to the gin finish.
Okay.
You see what I'm saying? But then we only have 2 bottles for Rare Whiskey Friday. I could throw in a dealer's choice random thing.
Do that. Do the thing you said. Yeah, I'm the dealer. I deal.
No, I'm the dealer.
My random thing, though. Okay, I'm not going to keep nipping at this until you pour the bourbon because I want to do that, AB.
Yeah, this is... Oh, wait.
Is it the same?
This is a rum barrel bourbon.
Oh. Well,
Well, it's still.
we
Let's
can
see.
at least see what a gin is doing differently. Is it 44%?
This is batch 2, and it is 42.5.
Pretty dang close.
Close enough. All right, well, let's see which part is their bourbon and which part is their finishing thing. Whoa, yeah, man, their bourbon takes on a finish
Yeah.
like white paint takes on other paint.
On the nose.
On the nose.
We'll see, because the gin on the nose, that was really nicely present. On the taste, it got overwhelmed by the bourbon. On the nose with the rum,
Metallic sugar and yeah, it's very rum at night. Coconut.
rum and caramel, and yeah, the very rummy notes. Classic rummy notes.
Tastes way more like it smells than
There's
the
the
gin
rum.
does.
Yeah. The rum finished.
Yeah, it lingers.
It will deliver rumminess on the taste.
Yeah.
The gin finish.
By the way, Scott Loonan, the Magnificent Bastard, we already bastarded for that one. He gave us this one too. We already bastarded him, so thank you.
That's how you do this thing.
Classy.
They're going, man.
So the rum version,
I wish that gin from the nose showed up in the taste.
it really doesn't. This is definitely the sweetest bourbon that I've had in a long time, as far as like, without being fake sugared sweet, it's just this sweet kind of.
It does come across a little bit as like kind of a classic proof down bourbon, 2/3 with 1/3 just a classic rum.
Yeah.
It is that much rumminess.
Strangely, almost tastes like a blended American whiskey.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like American blended.
Yeah.
Because of the neutral grain spirit. Mm-hmm. That's bizarre. All right.
Yeah.
Anyway, very interesting.
I dig.
This is cool.
All right. We have the Daslo Larenko. Is Rex's hair length out of control? Rapunzel, send down that whiskey.
So look, I'm not going to ask for shenanigans, but I am going to ask an honest question.
Yes.
When no shenanigans or agenda or storyline related to the hair, at what point are you like, I should probably trim it or something?
That happened like 3 weeks ago, and I'll tell you the exact moment because I don't.
You trimmed it?
No. I had thought about it.
Oh.
I reached the point where I
okay.
realized, all right, I got to do something. I don't think about the ensemble. I know it looks like this guy's put together. He's on point. He's
good.
It's like damn near fashionista. I'm gonna see that sumbitch on a runway someday. I get it. But it's the moment where I lay down and then I'm on my pillow and I pull my head forward and I'm laying on my hair.
Oh, you're like, oh, my hair, get off my hair.
Yeah, that's
the moment you're like,
too
nope.
much. Yeah, but there's no reason. It's one fewer thing. It's one less thing I have to do is go get haircuts. So it just goes for a long time. Jordan Blanc, I think we have a winner for most unappealing sounding note. Daniel, baby sick funk.
Yeah. So there's this note that, and this is why I think a lot of people don't like monkey shoulder.
Okay.
There's this note in certain kinds of space side where the malt note is this, if you've had kids, it reminds you of not like throw up,
Right.
but like the spit up.
Okay.
Right, that sort of sickly, sour.
So you're talking about formula.
Yeah.
Okay. Formula
And-
or
Or otherwise.
Yes.
But that sort of like sickly, sweet, sour
right.
combo.
So I think I did a pretty good job. I've got 3 kids. Pretty good job of dodging that because I've even been spit up on. But it's one of those situations where you're so not. You just head
hold your
back,
breath and yeah.
I never really dug deep. It sounds like you are intimately familiar with the baby sick smell.
No, it's just something that once you really smell it, you can't forget it.
What are you like?
for me.
Were you digging deep? Are you getting like?
No.
What are you exploring? What's going on?
No, it's just in the room.
Yeah. This is when you just the kind of situation. It's in the room. You turn around. And you leave the room. You don't bask in it.
I didn't bask in it. It just stuck with me.
This will be important to my whiskey taste.
Yes, I'll need this someday. Yes.
Okay, so there is beyond what we're talking about, just the bourbonness and the things that the finishings are doing. Beyond that, there is a little bit of a thinness across both of these and a youngness across both of these. And you can tell it's in the low 40s. But it is interesting to see what the same bourbon can do across different finishes. Finishing makes a big difference. It's a neat way to get a new angle on a spirit that you enjoy. Here's to finding, stealing, and drinking.
If you fight me and fight for a friend.
You steal, may you steal your liver. Sorry.
And if you drink, may you drink with us.